4-0 through to the quarterfinals of the League Cup. Pleasing night for you.
Pleasing result. Wasn't too best pleased with the first half performance, Andrew, to be fair. The one thing you don't want, I played a strong side tonight because I wanted to go and set a statement and win the game early, and then I can put the guys on and rest some people. And even though we created loads of chances, missed a penalty first half, we didn't stick to the game plan.
Which was?
Be more clinical, keep play at a tempo and keep them under pressure. We know they're going to come here first 10-15 minutes and they're going to put you under pressure because they want to. It's a big game for them and they're a league below, and they did that. But we've got enough ability there to be able to go and see that game home, and we haven't done it. And that annoyed me massively because it was the one thing I was worried about, that we'd make a game of it and then all of a sudden it'd be late on and they might go and nick one. So pleased with a win, pleased to be through. Clean sheet at home, I'll take that. No injuries, which is a positive. But first half performance, no, not to our standard.
A word about Tom Ripley. You've found it difficult to give him regular football since his injury, but a centre half scoring a hat trick. That's got a nice feel about it, isn't it?
It's given me a headache, hasn't he? Listen, Tom had that major injury, and probably if he hadn't have had that, then it'd still be a first choice. Unfortunately, Jack and Corey have stepped up and are very hard to shift from their position. Fortunately for Rips, he played for our 21 Saturday, and then all of a sudden you look tonight and Jack's got a bit of a knee injury, so we've rested him. And you want your subs, or you want your boys that are not in the first team regular, when they get their opportunity to take it. He's just proved the point. 3 great headers, 3 good goals, a clean sheet. That's what you want. That's the level of performance but I expect that from him because he's a good lad, and he could have left. He could have gone and got football elsewhere. He's had quite a few offers, but he believes in what we're doing, and chuff for him, absolutely.
And credit for the deliveries as well, because I think all 3 balls into the box for him were excellent.
Yeah, they were good, and he attacked them. And as I just said to the guys at the end, was the delivery good tonight, or was it the fact we got someone attacking it properly? And we all tend to agree it's a bit of both, but it's something that we haven't been that good at, and Chrissy takes them, and he'll be the first to say that some of the stuff that delivery's done this year hasn't been to his standard, and tonight him and Greg have proved it. And you put the ball in them areas and you've got someone attacking it, that's a threat at any level.
And now, as you say, into the quarterfinals, nice place to be.
Yeah, still in it. That was the aim. Still be in the competition, still be in the draw, see what we get, and just keep fighting on all fronts. That's it now. We're still in the 3 competitions. And now we can focus on Saturday, pick a strong side, go to Croydon, and hopefully the weather stays okay, we don't get snowed in, and hopefully we'll go up there and acquit ourselves well. And by the looks of it, we got a few people here tonight that have come out again and braved the weather, and all of a sudden we're starting to get a little group of a fan base here at Sevenoaks following us, which is nice, and there's some good comments tonight, and I'm pleased for the club and pleased for the players that they've got that.
You're massive favourites to win a game, against a team from the league below. But certain amount of credit to Gravesham, because they never stopped running all night, did they? Really?
100%. You only have to look at the scores last night. K Sports beat AFC Croydon. Sutton Athletic beat Erith and Belvedere. And I think there was another one. You look at them, just because they're a league below, it doesn't mean they haven't got 11 individuals or 15 in their squad that want to turn up and play football. And if I always say at any level, if you turn up and you've got 7, 8, 9 of your players play to a 7 or 8, you'll be a difficult team to beat, no matter what level it is. We proved that in the FA Cup. We're not the greatest team in the world, and we ain't got the best players in the world. But we equipped ourselves well, and we had players that all delivered on that night. And they've had a few players here tonight that have put in a really good shift for them, and that's credit to them. They've come here and they've given us a good game. And let's be honest, we've scored 3 headed set-piece goals to make that scoreline 4-0.
Back to league action on Saturday at Croydon. They're not having a bad season either, so you know all about them. What you might expect going over there.
Yeah, I've known Dixon for a long time, and he organises people properly. And that'll be a tricky fixture Saturday, and we've got to go there and be focused. I just said that to them. We need to prepare properly up till Saturday, and then we need to turn up there and be right on our mettle. And hopefully we will be, and we'll play to our capabilities and try and get 3 points.
The one question, finally, I didn't pose on Saturday, and it's the first time we've talked to you since you put pen to paper, was the new contract. You'll be pleased about that because it builds momentum. It tells the players, where the club are going for the remainder of the season, and it also gives you a chance to look forward and work on where you want to take the players and build the team forward from where we are now.
Yeah, I think, me and Paul had discussed it before anyway, before I went away, and then I went away and thought about what we wanted to do and where we wanted to go, and then I came back and we had a conversation, and we just, between us, we thought it was the right time to do it. It was going to happen. It was just always going to be the duration of time that I'd signed for the next two. Whether it had been longer, it may be longer later on, but just at this time it was right for it to be that length of time. And it's good for the club, because with the development and everything else that's going on, the last thing we wanted was to get to the end of the season, and then it's not a cloud because I'm not going anywhere, but all of a sudden, you're discussing other stuff when really we want to be focusing on other matters in hand. Get it out of the way. It's done, dusted. I'm pleased with it. Paul's pleased with it. The lads know where we are, and now it's up to us to take it forward and move on with it. What you don't want to be doing is, especially with the running we've got, is you don't want other factors to get in the way. So let's, it's not about me, it's not about, all that. So put it to one side. And I thought it was the right time to do it. I'm pleased with it. Of course, I love it here. We've come here and between me, Paul, and everybody else, we've done a good job so far. It's got us nowhere yet, and we've won nothing. But it's work in progress. I say that all along, and it's better. And this season's been really good. And now we've got to go and either deliver something this season, or we've got to be in a position to start next season on a very, very strong foot.
Yeah, and you've built this squad up. Are you looking to keep them with you as much as possible, and not meaning early decision making, but you've got the basis of the players here who you want to be here. Yeah,
most of the boys that are here, and I would say probably 95% of them, want to be here long term. They've come here for the long term. Yes, they've got an ultimate aim of where they want to be and what they want to win. We know that, and that's why they're here, and that's why we've put that squad together. But yeah, we'll always look to strengthen, because we have people leave and we have injuries, and I've always said it, if a player comes along that's better than what we've got in that squad and he's available, and I think he fits the mould we want, and he's affordable, we'll look at that. But if it's no better than what we've got, and it's people asking ridiculous monies, doesn't happen. Simple as that, and we're quite strict with it, and we keep it at that, and it's working, and it's proved it's working by the results we're getting and the level of performances I get from the players, whether I have to moan at half time or not.
Yeah. You commented earlier about half-time team talks. This one worked tonight for you, did it?
Do you know what? And I said it on Saturday, I don't have to go in there and moan at them, and tonight I've had to. So it shows you sometimes they take things for granted, and sometimes they know. I've sent them out after 5 minutes to go and get warmed up and go and attack the game properly. Listen, I never played second half. They played. They scored 3 goals second half. Was it what I said? No, I just pointed out to them that the levels that they were performing at weren't good enough. To be honest, Andrew, I didn't have to tell them that. They knew. But if I don't say it, will they say it between themselves? Possibly. Slight rocket from me, and away you go.
Just one final question. Penalties.
Oh, no.
It's a problem, isn't it?
Well, massive at the moment. I think we've had 4 and missed them all. And if I said to the boys, this goes extra time and penalties tonight. If we get to penalties, we've had it. It's a joke. Yeah. But do you know what? Billy's never missed one.
Right.
But he'll be the first to admit that's the worst penalty he's ever seen. Yeah. It's just how we are. And the silly thing is, we scored out in the first 4 minutes, and you got a penalty and you won, and then all of a sudden it's a different game. And it happens. But we'll shift it. We'll give it to someone else, and then we'll see where we go with it. Someone will hit the target.
But it's got to be straight down the middle, not straight down the middle, because they gave the goalkeeper too much tonight, didn't they?
I don't know. I think head it. The way we're taking it at the moment, we've got more chance of scoring one.
Conundrum, though, isn't it, for you?
I leave it to them. To be fair, it's not my decision. I'll leave it to them. They'll pick someone between them, and he'll step up and he'll take the next one, and hopefully he'll deliver it, and then we're off and running. But that's not really I don't make them decisions. I want a confident person to step up and score it, and that's up to the guys in there. They'll decide it amongst themselves. They're adult enough and professional enough to deal with it.
Well, a win's a win, and on to the next one.
Yeah, pleased with that. Yeah, pleased with that. Clean sheet at home's always nice, and as you're right, I think the positive of the night is seeing Tom Ripley come back, get 90 minutes in a real positive manner, and that's a real big plus for us.
Wish you well.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks so much indeed for your time.